Hello. So I'm Barbara Shannon, and I am a longtime trustee of URI and currently the chair of our election committee, which is known as the Trustee Selection and Development Committee. And the election is coming. It's going to be here in 2026 in May. And so this is the first in a series of videos for all of you who are going to participate in the URI election in 2026. This particular video is focusing on the most important thing we have to talk about, which is the heart of URI, the PPPs, our preamble, purpose, and principles upon which URI was founded, and why that's so important to the trustees. And to discuss that and anything else he wants to talk about, we have with us today, here on the screen, Reverend Bishop Swing. And I'm just couldn't be more thrilled, Bill, to be with you and in particular to hear your thoughts on this super important topic.
Great. Thank you, Barbara. Um, and hello to whoever's out there. Um, I've had the great privilege and pleasure of working with the Global Council for 25 years. URI, we're a grassroots organization. And there's nothing more grassroots than the Global Council. And therefore, when we have these elections in May for Asia, Africa, for SEAPac, Europe, my goodness, that's important. And just thinking those regions and work that's begun there, it was just mind stretching for me. We haven't hit our ceiling. We've just arrived at our platform where we want to take off. And therefore, we're looking for people in those four regions who can help us live into our destiny in a new day. So we're looking for either you or you to put up somebody's name that we need. And you know who are gifted people who can help us out. We have meetings 4 times a year, and if you're going to be a trustee, you got to be at the meetings. Somebody said 80% of success is just showing up. The second thing, and that undergirds everything, is our preamble, purpose, and principles. We had a choice a long time ago, either to spend a weekend writing a charter for URI or spending 3 years going into debt. And I came up with preamble, purpose, and principles. And if you want to be a member of the Global Council, you got to take them to heart. This is not just, I want to be on an international organization board. This is a matter of going deep inside yourself. So show up, take these principles seriously, and then thirdly, just bring your common sense. But we're not after you because we think you're the chair of a corporation global board or something. What we want is your common sense. You've lived in the region, you know the region, you know what works and what doesn't work, and what are the challenges. Just bring your common sense to the table, and we'll all be a lot better off. So go out there and find people who will be great on the Global Council, Global Trustees. That's you. Come step forward. And if you know if that's not you, but you know somebody, go get them, bring them in. So, Barbara, that's my first run.
Thank you so much, Bill. Oh gosh, I second everything you said. You know, in the preamble it says we unite to provide a global opportunity for participation by all people. And there's an implication in that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, that when we come together, we can do more than we can do by ourselves. And I think that if you're someone in the regions and you're thinking about, um, you know, running yourself for the election or recommending somebody, that's the huge advantage of URI is that you become a part of a collective group that can pool its wisdom, pool its resources, and provide more help to the regions than you might be able to provide by yourself. So those are my two thoughts. I don't know what you think of that, Bill.
Well, I think that's right. Um, I've gone to meetings where we start the meeting by reading out loud the preamble, purpose, and principles. And we always ask, after we read them, we ask the people, which one of those stood out to you this time and why? And invariably, a new thing jumps out at you. You say, well, I've read these, I've read that. Oh, no, no. Read them again because something fresh will just jump out at you. You say, I didn't realize that, the depth of that. That's great. So it's not a matter of skimming over them once and getting it. It's a matter of living into it, checking it out occasionally, and updating your insights. You're right on.
That's right. It is something when you become a member of a trustee of URI, you get a little pocket PPPs that you can keep in your pocket, which I do. And that makes it super convenient to pull it out and read through and see what resonates with you that day or in that moment. Um, so, yeah, with that, I would just say encourage you all to participate fully in helping us find, as Bishop Swing said, the right best people who want to bring their common sense, their listening skills, and their wisdom to URI so that collectively uh, we can bring peace, justice, and healing to the world in a bigger, more profound way in our next iteration. So thank you, Bishop Swing. Thank you all for your participation with us.